The nice sound of your breakfast on screen. Right, change the live chat.
So you were on now?
Yeah, I've had to do it straight through YouTube because for some reason OBS is not starting up. I press stream, but nothing happened. Right. Just wait for people to start filtering in. Hi Melody, welcome. Is sound good? And picture? I have to open the camera settings again, won't I? Thank you. Just open camera settings and take autofocus off. Because I don't know about you, but I find that annoying when it's jumping about all over the place. Oh, surprise, surprise, it didn't put itself on this time. That's rather strange. Hi Joey, welcome. So how is everybody this morning? That's a nice coffee, Chuck. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I've got a new book this week called The Mouse Guard by David Peterson. Hi Pickle, happy Sunday. How are you, sweetie? So I thought I'd colour something different because all I seem to do is Kirby Roseanne's. So I treat myself to a new book. And I thought I'd do first page. Center camera. I'll zoom in a little bit. That's better. Is that clear enough? And I've got some Caran d'Ache watercolours today. So I like to do a base of watercolour before I go in with pencils. So select that colour. I've got, they don't have names on, so I've numbered them myself. It's just a Swiss colour, Caran d'Ache watercolour. And I need my water brush, my cloth. So what are your plans for today? Are you going out to enjoy the sunshine? I'm going to start and put some base of this down. I can't get my OBS to work again this morning. I kept pressing live stream and nothing were happening. It weren't bringing it through to the channel. So I'm going to have to ask Liam to have a look at what's happened with that. Something's changed, I don't know what. And it's got the encoder software in it, so it should come straight through to YouTube, but it weren't having none on it. So I'm having to stream straight through YouTube itself. So let's hope we don't have any problems. Oh, of course it is, Melody, it's evening. So what have you done today? Anything exciting? Have you been colouring? Is it warm down your end, Pickle? It's got a bit cooler up here. Oh, no, if anybody's playing this back on replay, it is a live chat, so if you want to follow the conversation, put your chat on. You ought to come up here then, Pickle, because it's cooling down a bit up here. They've got it to get warm again later though, so it's not too bad. As long as we don't have any rain. And I don't know if you've noticed, but it's very dark in my little corner today, so it don't look too promising. I've had to put my lamps on. Oh, sorry you've had a bad night, Joey. Hopefully you managed to get some sleep soon then. My biggest thing is trying to keep a light hand. Practice makes perfect, eh? I presume this is still his fur. He ain't got a skirt or something on, has he? I forgot to check that before I started colouring. I can see he's got a cape on. I presume this is his fur. Because he has got long fur on his face, so. It must be. Try not to go too heavy because it makes pencil marks and I don't want pencil marks on the base. Hi Gary, welcome. How's little one today? Morning, Bear. How are you? A bit more colour under there. Now, I presume his feet are going to be a slight pink, but they still will have a brown tinge too. So I'm just going to lightly put a base down. I've never been up close and personal to mice to check what colour the feet are. But they'll not be as dark as the fur, so Yeah. I know they're pink, but do they have a brown tinge through them? Not be bright pink, will it?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gary. Well, at least she's not in pain now. Hey, you've got your memories. Right, so that's the only watercolour I'm doing, just the base of that. Might come in with Inktense on the leaves, but other than that, I'm going to pencil now. And I can get the water going. I like these Caran d'Ache Swiss colour because they're subtle, they're not bright colours. They work very well as a base. Morning, Bethan. Welcome. I've just used one Caran d'Ache Swiss colour, Bethan, as a base colour. And then I'm going in with my normal Castle Art pencils to do the fur after. Quite quick. It dissolves quick under the water, which is good. I only have skin colour Prismas, so I don't tend to get them out. Right, so while I leave that to dry, I'll come and do some at leaves. So I lied, I am doing some more watercolour because I want to do them with Inktense so they stand out. I think I'll have an apple green. Put my water down. And vivid green, I think. And then I want a different shade. So I'll have some fern. And what shall we have with fern?
Olive.
Light olive, I think. Or spring green. Spring green or olive green? We'll go spring green. Right, we've got two colours for leaves, and then they're not going to be the same. But I'll start with these two. I've got an apple green and a vivid green. Excuse me. A sip of my coffee. Oh, you're getting Castle Arts as well, are you, Pickle? You'll enjoy them. They're good pencils. Right, so the vivid green, let me see if I can get my cards. They're not, yeah, they're my cards. Vivid green is, where's green's gone? The blues. Right. Mallard green. teal green. Green. Vivid green is that. It's quite bright. Let me bring it down a little bit more. It's going to shake a little bit. There we go. Right, that's vivid green, so I'll take that off there. And we want apple green, which is that one. And then what were other ones? Spring and fern. Spring and fern. So there's spring and fern. It's just a slight difference on those two. So if I need to, I might come in with a darker shade. Let me find a light olive, I think. Looking at that. So it's questionable. I might take spring green out and leave fern and light olive, but we'll see in a minute. Right, so if I put these just here, and then I can bring them up as I start using them. I'm going to come in with apple green first. And I'm just going to put a base coat on these light ones. You don't have to be particularly neat with these, and that's why I like them, I think. I can't do slow, as you've probably gathered by now. I'm going to go in light as well, not pressing on. And then I'm going to come with my vivid green, and I just want to put it just in this shadow here so it brightens it up a little bit. And I want it down the centre. Same on this one. Just want it down this line here. And then I can add more as I need it. Right, it's water. Teddy's good. Sun's out. He's gone sunbathing. Thank you, Bear. He's laid out in the garden. This paper takes water very well. For latecomers, this is the Mouse Guard by, can't remember his name, David Peterson. not bothering too much about the transition of colour because I like to do shading with pencils once it's all dry. Them. And if I come with the other colours on the darker ones, and I need to get light olive out. Yeah, I do shading with pencils after sometimes Melody. Sometimes I just do watercolours from beginning to end. And then other times I do the watercolour as a base, which I'm doing today. And then when it's dry, I'm coming in with Castle Art pencils for detail on top. What I have done, but I don't do regular, is straight colour pencil from white page up to finish. Right, so I rinse Fern first. I'll take it in the light area here. Just in patches. And then I shall come with the light olive into the darker areas and blend it into the other. And all my colouring is experimental. I never have a plan. I never know how it's going to work out. I just have an idea and go with it, play. Add colour on top of colour. It don't matter how many layers you do. If you're not happy with first layer, change it, add another layer. Worst you can do is make mud, but at least you'll enjoy making mud. Because each time you make mud, you realise what you shouldn't have done. When I used to do the birthday cards, I used to have some very interesting mud-coloured dogs experimenting with different colours of fur. When you're doing grey dogs and white dogs and cream-coloured dogs, it's quite straightforward, but I always have to experiment a bit when I'm doing brown. Brown's my nemesis. I think that looks all right. So I'll stick with them colours then. And I've got some light leaves again, so I'm coming in with the other two, apple green and vivid green. And I think I'll add more of the vivid this time. So I'll go apple green base again. Just a light touch. Okay, Gary. And then I think I'll bring the shade in just slightly in the triangles of each vein, just to bring a variant of colour in the leaf. And you can also add browns and reds depending on whether you're doing a spring, autumn leaf. Something tickled your fancy?
It's these funniest adverts ever made.
Right.
It was astronauts. This planted flag, American flag.
Okay.
And this monster comes out, creature, and smacks them all.
Right.
Kills them all, and there's one hid behind a rock.
Yeah.
And then it goes, and this is BHP beans, not for astronauts.
I think I remember that advert.
Good.
Just going around the light apple green first, so I don't smudge too much of the vivid green down it. And then when I've got all the light, then I can come in and move the other colour over where I want it. And you see how it slightly changes the apple green, where it mixes the vivid over it. And you get variant colour then. And if I grab a red oxide and show you how to change it so it's starting to brown off. I'll show you on ends at leaves. It's not too damp. And just take little bits in. That changes the whole look then. Just putting that little bit of red in, it transitions it from spring to, or from summer going into autumn. So I want me other colours this time, because that's half and half in shade and half to foreground. So rather than do the same colour, I'm going to transition to the darker one, which was light olive and fern. I'll not bother with the spring green this time. So I've got light olive, fern, put spring green down. Supper coffee again because it's going cold. Trying to drink coffee without making a noise. Impossible. There we go. That's better. And thanks for the early thumbs up, guys. I do appreciate it. Right, so I'm going with a fern just to the back area, and I might take some red in that so that it sends it a bit further to the background and don't blend in with this leaf before it. I don't know, we'll see. See how it comes out. That was fern. This one's light olive. And I'm gonna bring that for shadowing just in that section there and on the edge there, and then I'm going to take it on that little bit there and across the bottom area. And I'll just centre line. There we go. And again, start the light on the fern. And do that first. And then come into the darker bit, which is light olive. And I didn't put any down there, did I? Quickly go in before I wet it too much. I think I need a darker olive colour. Told you I experiment while I'm colouring. Let's see. Iron green, that might be okay. Let's try a bit of that. Yeah, that darkens it up, but not enough. Right, stick as I am then and add pencil later. Right, so carry on with these then. And take a bit of that red in this time, in this dark, very dark area, and just down bottom area. And then I'm going opposite this time. I'm going light olive over at top at red, and down side of there, and then over top at red again. Across that bit. And then fern to fill area in. That line. Fern again. Do this one. So we keep swapping over. Light olive. Do a touch of red for shadow down that bit. I've got right, fern again. Last bit. I don't want too many different colours in it, so that's why I'm sticking to 2 colours a leaf. I want me focus on the mouse, not the leaves. Right, change to the other one now. Take them off, put them back on. Casting a bit of shadow from my window. Hope it's okay. If I move book over that way a bit, and then you can see more of what I'm doing and not my hand in the way. This is apple green. Trying to be more conscious of where my hand is, so you're not just seeing top of my hand. Best switch that on before I lose you. There we go. Forgot to switch power on. Stick a bit of red around edges of this one. Brush is drying out again, I can feel it. That's better. There we go. Right, now I want apple green again. Let me move those that side and then you can see what I'm using. Oh, I've just reread your message, Melody. Sorry, I read it wrong. Have I tried doing just watercolour for shading, not pencils? Yeah, I've tried, but not in books. If I do it today, this will be the first time. I've only ever done it on cards before. Sorry, the internet's playing up, Bethan. Hope you get it sorted. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 times to read a question to get it in my mind properly, to make sure I've read it properly. So I'm sorry I got it wrong way round. I'm going to go with vivid green. Just in the centre at leaf. And keep the lighter edges this time. I'm not going in with any red oxide this time on this leaf. Just keep it all green. So I'm doing darker in the centre and the light around the edges. Hopefully my brush will not play up this time. And I just want a steady flow of water and it keeps stopping. And bring colour out in sections so it blends in with other. There we go. Right, I want apple green again. Just on it, this one. My stomach won't stop rumbling. And I'm not hungry. I don't know what's up with it. Sound like I've got a dog growling outside of me. Some vivid green in the centre again. Just a light touch. And took a bit of red oxide. And I just want a bit down this side here, towards the dark edge of the other leaf below it. And I think I'll take a bit round these acorns. The good thing about Inktense pencils, they blend together so well. And come in with the other colours again, because I've missed a dark leaf down there. Light and fern again. Fern first. Then light olive. Just where it's packed the darker squares together is obviously for darker shading, so I've just took it in there and down the centre at leaf. Try not to catch his ear. Hi Kenny, welcome. Good morning. How are you today, sweetie? Right, now for other section of picture. I've got one dark leaf left, so I may as well get that one done first. I'm going in here with fern again. There's a bit under there, and then there's a bit of leaf showing there. Oh, shut up, stomach, you're not that hungry, I know. And a bit there, and there's a bit poking out just there, and a bit at the back there. Now, I think that's part of that acorn, so it must just be this bit for leaf. And just a bit of shading on that bit. And a little bit on that bit. Hi Judy, welcome. I'm glad you're well, Kenny. Has your headache cleared up now? Or is it just bearable? Right. Now I cannot see. Oh, I can. I've missed a bit there. Look. This leaf goes up here near his cape. Missed that. And there's a bit behind his foot there. A bit there. Take a bit of light olive in that bit. And up there. Just on that bit. Try not to colour his tail green, because I don't think he'll appreciate it. Try and lift that while I've gone over that line. It's not lifting. Oh, stickle bricks. Good start. Right, change to other one. Vivid green, apple green. And also a bit of red oxide. I haven't got the card out for that one. Apple green. Scribble that all over. Okay, Kenny. Hope you managed to catch up with some sleep in a bit then, Judy. Right, I want some vivid in the centre again. I'm just randomly mixing the greens together. Red oxide, just random, small areas. Okay. Then I want apple green. Might as well do apple green on this one as well, because it's the same shade of leaf. Got an annoying fly again.
Yeah.
I can understand that, Judy. I'd be same if Ian went to working away anyway. You feel like your other half's lost. Half of you, should I say, is lost. Just took a bit of vivid green into right into the centre leaf. Under here. I'll take some red in this bit down here. I think it looks better with the red on. Need a bit of variety. Oh, shut up, stomach. I ain't even been thinking about what we're having for dinner. I don't know what's set my stomach off. That's it for leaves. It's dry. I think I can come with second coat. Oh, still want them. What have I put them down for? Let's have a look. We can't make bed without a cat being in way. Especially troublesome when you're doing quilt cover. And it's drying quite quickly for two reasons. One, it's quite warm here. And for another, I'm only using a small amount of water. You can barely touch it you can barely feel it when you touch it on your skin. It's just enough to dissolve the pigment, but not enough to wet the page through. Sorry if you can hear my stomach, guys. Don't know what's up. Might have to get a piece of bread and butter or something. Run out of biscuits, so I can't nibble biscuits. I don't feel hungry, that's the point, Kenny. I don't know why. My stomach's just been rumbling ever since I started to stream. It weren't doing it before. So embarrassing. Something under there. What is it? I can't feel out on the other page. That's strange. I feel a little lump there, but there's nothing on the other page when you touch it. Paul says he's on his way. He's early. It's only 20 to 1. It's a bit more colour. Go to this one. A little bit in there. Just catch up with chat. had trouble connecting to start off with, Kenny. For some reason, OBS weren't connecting through YouTube. It kept telling me I were live streaming, but when I went on YouTube, it weren't there. And I had 3 attempts at it, and it weren't working, so I've had to come straight through YouTube itself. I don't know what's up with that. It's good, isn't it, Judy, when they come and creep up behind you? You're not expecting it. Is there such a thing as normal? I don't think there is there? There's no book defining what normal's supposed to be, so I guess there isn't. Took a bit of shading down there again. Just deepen the brown up on the edge there. Red oxide, sorry. Changes brown when it mixes with green. I got a little bit down this edge this time. Don't meow though, they creep up on you. Especially when they know there's food involved. You don't see a cat for ages, but you open a chocolate bar or packet of crisps and suddenly there's a cat there. Teddy loves chocolate. He's not supposed to have it. But every time he knows you've opened a packet, it's as though he knows from miles away. And we keep trying to stop him from having it. And Ian had a chocolate bar a couple of nights ago. And he gorrowed on it to bring it up to his mouth, ready to chew it, and cat were in there before him. I've never known a cat addicted to chocolate before. Teddy loves it, doesn't he, Doc?
Yeah.
A bit too much.
How good's that?
And cheese and onion crisps. You'll bite your arm off to try and get to a cheese and onion crisp. Yeah, they do. They have selective hearing. You can sit there going, shouting the name over and over, but they're not turn around and look at you. But you open food, a food packet, and suddenly hearing's 20, you know, what do you call it, 100% there. Apple green. By doing a second coat of the Inktense, you get a richer colour saturation on your page. And I'm still not being particularly neat. I'm still scribbling it on. I'll not wet this one yet because I can feel a bit of resistance under pencil. Don't want to go through paper. If I put colour down ready, then I can activate it in a bit. That'll deepen up the red oxide I've already put down by doing a second coat over it, and the new one I bring in will be faded, so it brings the variant red to leaf. Take that to the centre again. That was vivid green. Now red oxide on where I've gone before. Trying not to drop my pencil where I don't want it to help. Bring that down a bit further this time. A little bit on that bit. Let's see if we've dried enough. Yeah. That's true, Kenny. It's true. You can stand there shouting them all day saying dinner, dinner, but they'll not come. But you open a can, and suddenly they're all there. Not a sign on them beforehand. Take the red to the middle a bit. There we go. That's dry enough. That don't look like I've activated that lower leaf. No, I haven't. Must have forgot about it. Thank you, Kenny. Just as usual, experimenting with colour. These will not be ready for wetting again yet, but I may as well put a second coat down, then I know it's ready. Bit of vivid green in the middle, just to break it up a bit. On that monitor that Number 3 Sons bought me, so I can see chat better. That's coming on Tuesday. So when I do Connie's stream at 7 o'clock my time, I should be able to keep up a bit better with what people are saying. He's got to set it up for me so it runs on 2 screens, picture on one and chat on the other. Being a lot bigger than my phone, I should be able to see what everybody's saying. Right, I need some colours for acorns now. I'm going to keep the red oxide out. And we need some browns. Yeah, you'll have to talk to him for half an hour, Chuck. Where have I put my cards? I can't tell him not to come. It's not nice. Right. Mustard too light. I don't want mustard. Amber. Amber might be better. What would I want for shade in them? Oak's too dark. What colour are acorns? They're light on top and dark on knobbly bit, aren't they? If I remember right. Not seen any acorns for a while. Try amber and oak, I think. Thank you, Pickle. Also, it's the same, Kenny. The air Ian coming back in the morning after he's took Alex to school, long before I ate truck. That brown's too red. Dark chocolate's too dark. So, right, I've settled on oak and amber, and I think saddle brown for shade on the amber. So, take them 3 out. Oh, don't want tan. So, where are you hiding? Saddle brown, which is starting to look a bit small. Oak, 1730. 1710, that one. Right. I'll start with amber and just do a light coat. Take that in there like that. And then a little bit of saddle brown just on this edge to blend in with it. A bit here and just under here. And then I want the oak down this bit. Now let's see if that works. It needs a bit more saddle brown in it. I can do that on next coat. What do we think? Is that acorn looking? Or does it need to be a shade darker? Darker. Top or bottom? Or both? This bit. Come in with dark chocolate on this bit, do you think? Other bit, this bit, wants to be darker. Right. Go straight in with saddle brown this time then and see what that comes out like. Touch of light in the centre of it there. Oh, no, that's not it. That's, I'll finish that bit. And Take dark chocolate out. Where are you? Try that. Better? Perfect. Awesome. Well, I can't do that one yet because it's still damp, but I'll come back to that. Right, so quite a dark bit down this side. That side. Wrong angle for my hand. Do a light touch towards there and there. And I've gone over that line again. Amber in middle. Try again. Silly brush. Try not to get my shadow on it while I have a look. Which is very difficult because I need to lean right in because I'm blind as a bat. And I'm casting shadow. That needs to be a shade darker. So I'll have to come back to that one again. Hello, Joe. Where have you been? I've got a bit of oak down that side because it's casting shadow off at leaf. Same with that one. And that one. Right, try that. Right, see if this is dry enough to go in with some saddle brown. Go away, fly. Some oak on this side. Down here. Go. Don't know. Oh, that must be a bit of leaf from somewhere behind that one. I'll have to come back to that. Right, now for branch. This will be interesting. Light across the front. Slightly off top and bottom of that. That bit there. And then oak. Very bottom. Some chocolate round where his feet are touching there. Get a bit of shadow. Same round that bit. And under the acorn. And down the back of that. Right, try that first. I want more depth. Put them down a bit. Pick a bit up off the pencil. Tighten that knot a bit. Hi Nellie, welcome. What's up, Joe? What are you moaning at? While I'm here, he wants some chocolate on this bag he's carrying. Right. bit of red oxide in this branch. That's it. Now, I want to colour for his cape. Didn't think of that. What colour? Pale blue, I think. Let's have a look. About bright blue. Peacock blue. Yeah, peacock blue. That one might be better. Bit under here. And then take it where the shadow is and get it to spread out. It'll go lighter where I want it for light then. Try that. Make sure I've got rid of all that brown first off the bristles. Steady around that bit. Go. Thank you, Bethan. Thank you, Nelly. Yeah, it's Derwent Inktense. Okay, Kenny. I'm going to try and game done in the next 10-15 minutes because I've got relatives coming unexpectedly. So I'm not going to be streaming till 2 like I normally do. Try not to go his fur. Try not to go his whiskers.
Hello?
Hi, Paul. Welcome.
You alright?
I am. I'm just streaming at minute, Paul.
That's alright.
Just going through this mouse picture with people online.
Okay.
I'll not be long.
Yeah, you're alright.
Right, now I want a
Is it warm enough for you?
bit more shadow. Top of this bit where it's tied. A bit more just where it bunches together, where it's tied here.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Told them to behave themselves when I'm going out.
Are they watching Wimbledon, Paul?
No.
Oh.
No. They're watching that.
We used to, but not the last couple of years.
No.
Can't concentrate on it.
Well, I'll tell you how much piece of talking to tell you like, but
I think that's enough for his cape. So we'll go to his fur now.
there's all cat and all that.
I'm Tony Oliver. That's just me.
Kenny says hi, Paul.
Who?
Kenny
Who's Kenny?
on my channel.
Oh, hi. We used to like him.
Yeah, I
Mm.
do. Every now and again.
We'll just go back up chat, see what I've missed. This book is the Mouse Guard. Just close it so you can see. It's Mouse Guard colouring book by David Peterson. And I'm on first page.
Safe thing, innit? That rubber ball.
That's right.
Did you get Neo Colour 2? Oh yeah, you say Neo Colour 2. Have you got them now to play with, or are you waiting for them to come in
Now
post?
he's been off this
Is he?
week. He's had his holidays.
Oh, wow.
Told him he'd got holidays to take, so starts back Tuesday.
That's good, isn't it?
Have a good day, Judy.
That's good, isn't it?
I told him to do his 4 hours because they were cutting in another time. Then they had him in for 2 days at 10 hours.
Yeah, it's
All
all
right,
good, though, isn't it?
Put a bit of
Yes, I got looked at it.
colour on him.
He enjoys it though.
Oh, I think.
Best thing he ever did, that job there.
Just a bit of
Yeah,
shadow
funny though,
on
isn't it? Do all
down
these
there.
qualifications and then
Yeah.
Bit of shadow there.
And he found out he prefers working in a shop.
strange.
You do whatever makes you happy, don't you?
Yeah.
This would be my idea of bloody thinking that working in a shop.
No, it's not. I'm not for one for like or sitting at a desk. No, it's not me.
Well, he likes it. So. To do my editing. Being stuck in one place all day.
Well, I say when it's fine when I worked on these when he worked in these offices, he pokes there at his desk all day. Big offices, you know, on laptop or whatever. There all day. Crap, I won't stand this. Just looking at each other's faces all day.
Or them where they sit in one of the cubicles.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, Liam takes after me, doesn't he? That's why he's gone into doing shops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start minding because it's cold. Cold?
Mhm.
Not cold outside.
Yeah. That's our lot.
Yeah.
Funny, that's what Ryan says to him when he comes, when Liam says it's cold. Because Ryan works outside all day long. And he says to him, it's not bloody cold. So we
That's the difference when you work outside most of your life, innit? So
Yeah.
on and off,
Get
you're
used
immune
to
to it, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
It can be freezing cold outside.
Yeah.
If you're still working it, so you're
Yeah.
used to it. What do you say?
Well, we have a new carpet tomorrow upstairs, Heather.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me and Jane had to rip that carpet up yesterday.
time's he coming?
Well, they'll go ring Jane up. Ripped up carpet up on stairs and landing, took up carpet grippers up underlay, straight tip. I just had to flatten some floorboards out of that one. That took up about 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Quite down, you know what I mean? So, yeah. It's what she's done, it's a nice carpet, it's like a dark colour. It's the ideal for stairs because it gets lots of traffic on stairs, especially at the bottom. So, so all I've done is I put white carpets, I'll just freshen it, paint up stringers and skirting boards around.
Yeah.
Walls aren't too bad, and frames just the skirting boards, just to tidy it up a bit. And then it can go down tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, Paul's not my oldest. Is my mum's other half. My mum's passed away now, but Paul still comes and sees us regular.
Oh dear. Looking hard today.
He
Tired
pulled
all
before, all right, then he?
Pardon?
He pulled before, all right?
Uh-huh.
Don't you go and jinx it.
I don't say no.
I just had some money spent on mine.
Pardon?
I have some money spent on mine.
Well, what do you have to do?
Brushes back.
Yeah?
I knew about it for ages. And then when they went, I thought, shit.
Did you take it to Newbold?
No, I couldn't go in.
Oh, right.
I couldn't go in, the booked up. But as it happens, Jane says to me, Neil has somebody who does MOTs and cars, and Jane does, and apparently he lives at Clipston.
Oh.
And he comes, picks your vehicle up, takes it and brings it back.
Oh, that's good then.
You can't actually ask for fairer than that, can you?
Anyway, so I've told him, because I knew it was going in. I had the car serviced October, November time last year at Newbold, and it was all written down as advisories.
Getting ready.
And that was the main one. I thought, yeah, keep an eye on that. It was getting ready on one side. A few weeks ago, driving along, you know what happens? Got of a bump next minute, thud. Thud. I thought, I know what that is.
Yep, gone.
I looked at it, yes, it disintegrated. Other side was back at it. So anyway.
That looks better, doesn't it?
And funny name, his name's Bradley.
Yeah.
Have a good day, Nelly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So anyway.
That's okay, Cassandra. I'm only doing for another two or 3 minutes though, because I've got unexpected guests.
Time.
Right.
Left his van there. Took my car.
I've just got this book.
Brought it back Wednesday afternoon.
Quite happy with it. Paper's brilliant.
Not bad, is it? Complete brushes on both ends.
Yeah.
What's the name? Linkage rods, linkage bars. Replaced all them and all.
Oh, that's good then. It's over and done with now.
And he says anytime you want to do it, just give me a call, text me or whatever, email me. So if you do MOTs, which I know about, because it says if you do MOTs.
Do you two want to go and sit on decking for 10 minutes while I just wrap everything up?
I'll leave here and all. It's
I know
my
you
bloody
do.
house.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, it's like being back at home. Mum.
It is.
Isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Good job it's not raining, is it?
Ah, so far.
You got cats going out now.
Come on,
I'll make a drink as soon as I'm done. Payne's grey. That one will be better. This tummy's sore.
You're alright. Good. Not too bad. This time next year you'll be running here.
And they never know that they're talking too loud, do they? Hi Shannon, welcome. Older generation They always have to shout. Hmm. There we go. And I want a bit of pink in his ear as well, don't I? On his feet. I forgot his feet. Oh, and on his tail. Oh, poor mouse. Fancy forgetting his tail. But you can still hear him outside, can't you? Oh, you gotta love them. There we go. That's his tail. And some saddle brown round this wooden, wherever it's called, that's holding his cape together. Hi, Kate. Welcome. How are you, sweetie? Dark chocolate just under this hilt. There we go. And pink for his ears. I think I might have to have Caran d'Ache because it's not as sharp. So take that one. I've just got a Swiss colour. Can't tell you colours because they don't have names on. I'll just use some of that in his ear. It's like a peachy pink. Well, I'm glad you're doing all right today, Kate. I'm all right, thank you. Put some on his feet. It's not too harsh, this colour. So it should blend in okay. Let's have a look. There we go. It's a subtle peach. Put a bit of red oxide in the shading. Something on his fur there. Didn't want it on his fur. Oh dear. Go. Let's take that down that section and in between toes. And there we go. make sure I've activated it all. It looks like it. No, didn't go back over this leaf. All right. Take the red into the green. There we go. Did I do that one? Yes. That doesn't seem to be dissolving any, so I'd already done that one. There we go then. It's finished. I've actually done one picture in a stream. Thank you. Thank you, Kenny and Shannon. I notice you've put Shannon at front of your name again. Thank you, Kate. And thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. It's much appreciated. Thank you, Cassandra. Right, I'm going to have to shoot off and go and say hello to my guest now. So I'm sorry to rush off, and I hope you all have a very good Sunday. Melody, I hope you managed to get some sleep, sweetie. It does make it a bit easier. As soon as I know that person stops stalking me, then I'll put my name back on. Makes it easier. You're welcome, Melody. Have a good evening. And thank you, Bethan. Right, so I'll love you and leave you. You're welcome, Kenny. And I'll see you all again on Tuesday. I'm not doing the morning stream because I'm covering Connie's stream at 7 p.m. my time. So whatever time you usually watch Connie, which is CB's Colouring and Crafts, is it? If I remember right, CB anyway. So whatever time you normally see her, that's when I'll be on. So I'll see you Tuesday evening. Take care, everybody, and see you soon.